Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today's March 16th, and right now we are looking at the mid-level water vapor loop. You can clearly see our next system packing a punch here right off the coastline. Going to be spreading some wintry precipitation across the higher terrain. If you look close, you can actually see some lenticular cloud activity off the Sierra Nevada. This frontal system will move down much of the state. Not a lot of rain for Southern California, but you're going to feel the effects of this system. Some windy conditions as well, some big waves. We'll dive into those details as we go through the video this morning. Lightning strikes last 24 hours. You can see nothing for California, Nevada, or Arizona. Taking a look at things right now, though, we do have this system moving in. If we take a look at Arcata there, it looks like heavy rain was falling. Yes, it is. Some gusty winds out there as well. I think Crescent City was gusting. Yes, it is. It's gusting up over 50 miles per hour. Looks like into the mid 50s with some rain flying. Frontal system rolling in here. Yeah, Another strong frontal system rolling down across the area, and this one will be packing a punch into the Sierra Nevadas. I'll show you more on that here in a moment. This is the apparent temperature. This is right now. So when you look at the UTC time, right now we are -7 here along the west coast of North America. So you just subtract 7 from 1630, and what do you get? You get 930. And then you guys can see when I was doing the video there. So yeah, you can see the chillier temperatures across the higher terrain. And you can see across some of the mountain areas here, we have warmed up a little bit here. It was pretty chilly yesterday, but we are bouncing back those temperatures a little bit here today. And if you want a nice affordable home weather station, click on that link down below to save 10% off. You can see all the stuff this does. Click on any one of these individual parameters, and it gives you graphs, stores all that for you in the cloud. Now, looking across Northern California, we got the winter storm warnings in effect. We got high wind warnings. We got wind advisories. This is all because that frontal system rolling in here. And this winter storm warning extends through tonight about 11 p.m. You can see additional snow accumulations up to 2 feet above 4,500 feet. Now, this is Sacramento talking about tonight, Monday, being the major impacts from this storm system. You saw it on the mid-level water vapor loop, and then maybe another system rolling in here as we go through Wednesday night into Thursday morning. This is the heavy snow. Shasta County Mountains 6 to 12 above 4,000, up to 2 feet along the peak. Southerly wind gusts 60 miles per hour, and across some of the northern Sierra, southern Cascades, look at that 70, 75 snow rates, 2 to 3 inches per hour at times. Significant reductions in visibility, chain controls, road closures, you name it, we got it. And a lot of this goes on in through, for Shasta County Mountains, it shows about 11 p.m. today, and then southern Cascades here in Nevada through 11 p.m. on tomorrow, Monday. National Weather Service Reno, check it out. High risk, very dangerous avalanche conditions there. So I did want to point this out, kind of keep that in the back of your mind until 4 a.m. Tuesday, March 18th. Greater Lake Tahoe area, and the winter storm warning still in effect. This goes all the way in through tomorrow night, and some big gusts coming across the ridge, just some big amounts, especially above 7,000 feet Sierra Crest. Even above 5,000 feet, you're still getting 6 to 12 inches of snowfall. High wind warnings, a lot of northwest Nevada, and portions of northeast California. Lake wind advisory out there as well, so watch out again for those gusty winds. Now, this is where we are as we scroll through this morning, the atmospheric river boundary into southwest Oregon. Gusty winds up the coastline, starting to rip here as we go through today across the Sierra Nevada, the higher terrain, northwest Nevada. There goes that frontal system driving down across the Bay Area as we go through tonight. It's losing its punch there, but it is going to kick up some very windy conditions as we roll through tomorrow afternoon for Southern California. We're talking about Tehachapi, Transverse Range, Southern Sierra Nevada, Peninsular Range, desert areas up across Nevada, very windy. You can see the strong northwest winds down through the Bay Area as we go through tomorrow night as well, and those winds stay strong until we finally start to get that break as we go on in through the day Tuesday. Still some gusty conditions out there, though, so high profile vehicles, be careful. Now, looking at 500 millibar heights, let's put this into motion. This is the system today, so you see that 500 millibar trough swinging through, almost looks a little bit like a bowling ball swinging through the area. A bit of a transient ridge, and another system comes in as we go through the day on Wednesday. We'll be looking at that one a little more detail over the next day or two. Then we got some ridging off in the extent that continues to show up. So this could bring some spring-like weather here across much of the west coast. We'll see how that trends here over the next couple of days. You can clearly see the ridge axis, trough axis way out here just off to the north and east of the Hawaiian Islands. Now, this is the marginal risk here for Northern California. You see it gets into the foothill areas of some of the Cascades and some of the northern Sierra Nevada as well, and that's just because the frontal system moving through today. And this is for tomorrow. Nothing going on with that as far as excessive rainfall outlook. Doesn't mean you still can't get some flooding, local flooding concerns with some of the heavier rain with this frontal system, because you can see that atmospheric river just absolutely burrowing into southwest Oregon, Northern California. The snow really starts flying as we go through tonight for the Sierra Nevada. I mean, look at that frontal system. Nice shot of snowfall. Front rounds point conception there, and as it does a lot of times, it loses some of its punch, but it's still bringing precipitation to the higher terrain and all the way down, maybe into the transverse range, a little bit of snowfall out of that one. Then we scroll off to the next system there, and it looks like Wednesday afternoon is when that one's progged to roll in here. Could bring another nice bout of rain to the Bay Area and some mountain snows down the Sierra Nevada, losing its punch before it gets to Southern California. Lightning flash density potential. I did want to show this for tomorrow. Look at that Sacramento Valley, Bay Area, some of the coastal regions, some of the Sierra Nevada, and even down into the San Joaquin Valley. Some threat for thunderstorm risk is apparent there as we go through the day tomorrow. And total precipitation, run through this fairly quick, because you can imagine we're getting big amounts across the north portions of California and not as much across Southern California there, but we are getting a little bit. Hopefully we can tease out a little bit of rainfall. Even just the clouds and blocking the sun and dropping just a few hundredths of an inch does help keep, things a bit more moist. Now, looking at total snow, could share a ratio in inches. Put that into motion, and you see as we go through tonight, we're getting a nice shot of snowfall there for the Sierra Nevada, and then hopefully Wednesday's storm brings another nice round of snow with it as well. Wave action, as you can imagine, there goes our system as we scroll through tonight into tomorrow morning, bringing some big waves all the way down through Southern California. So as we're going through the day, Monday and Tuesday, watch out for the increase in the wave action there, a little bit of a break, and then the Wednesday system brings some more waves down the coastline there also. This is Los Angeles. Again, today, rip current risk high, 3 to 5 feet. Chilly waters out there, so just kind of keep that in the back of your mind if you are going out to the beach areas. You see life-threatening rip currents are likely here. That was issued this morning. And another thing the National Weather Service does is these marine forecasts. The west-facing beaches for the Bay Area, 9 to 13 feet, and pretty chilly temperatures there. High temperatures just into the 50s. Of course, that frontal system will be rolling down across the region tonight. And sea surface temperature anomalies. So you see Southern California is below normal. But really, much of the coastline is, but especially Southern California. That's for this time of year here. This was measured on March 14th. Here's the 6 to 10 day. We got that below normal starting to sneak in here for portions of the southwest. Don't like to see that. And some above normal temperatures rolling in as well. But anyway, we will check everything out again tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys are liking this channel and the videos. Click like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys then.